Now we're on the Escarpment Trail. And it's pretty steep and rocky, almost like an escarpment. So I have no idea what these are. These might be Verbenisia or wing stems, or any number of other inaturalist things I was trying to give me. But I'm going with Verbenisia or wing stem. It's like a yellow flowered sunflower plant, but I don't think you could ever tell this time of year. Potentially, maybe if you've seen it enough. Like, I know Yerbia diviridica and other plants, but this, I'm just like, it's Asteraceae. I can tell. You can look at the filar leaves, you know, the bottoms. These, the bottom of the flowers are distinct for sunflower family. Anyways, here's the first of a few spots along this ledge. Or this escarpment. Much better than the last one. Wow. That's fucking awesome. If you look closely into the forest here, you can see the horizontal layers of the sandstone. So if it was a lot drier here, this would essentially be a canyon. Kind of like a Grand Canyon type of thing, but not nearly as grand. But it's definitely a canyon. Look at that. All those layers of sandstone. So it's it's 350 to 400 million year old sandstone. It's ridiculously old. So I was just reading that the Catskills are essentially a giant eroded plateau. So think of kind of like Arizona being a plateau. You know, you have like tall and flat highlands, and then, you know, the canyons. This is essentially what this area kind of is. I have not been to Arizona, so I have no experience with canyons, but this is my current experience with canyons, and I am just guessulating. That's what we're seeing. Not to mention, all these steep waterfall areas, or steep canyons, all have epic waterfalls at the top. Like, they put southern New England waterfalls to shame. And that's not even the good one. In the valley right next to me, we have just like the one I just was at this morning. Oh, it's just so cool. There's a badass waterfall there. There's a badass waterfall there. There's two of them over there. There's another one in that valley. And you can hear them. They're roaring. Up on the sandstone rock, we have some weirdos. We have this thing. It's not a barberry because the thorns aren't between the buds, and they're at the buds. So I don't know what this thing is. All right. And then we have a mystery honeysuckle, or Lonicera here. I don't know what this is. It's probably a Direvilla. And then we have a mystery rubus. This one's not the purple flowered raspberry I've been seeing, but I know it's a rubus by little spikes and just the way it grows. It's definitely a raspberry bush. But no idea on the species. I'll put all these on iNaturalist and they'll eventually get figured out. We have some beautiful Spirea alba, or white meadowsweet. This thing's awesome. You can find it in southern New England. We have a species of carex. There's solidago. There's all sorts of fun stuff up here. Here we have an amelanchier, or a serviceberry. You can just kind of tell by the way it grows and how its buds look, and just the location it's in. It's without a doubt a serviceberry. Serviceberries have kind of cherry-like buds. So you can see them popping right here. And these will have white flowers in April and May. Here we have Viburnum acerifolium. I'm pretty sure it's maple leaf viburnum. Very nice. These are common in southern New England as well. Look at these fucking things. These things are cool. I don't know what they are though. We'll see what iNaturalist thinks. So here we have Areolaria pedicularia. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Or the fern-leaved false foxglove. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's going up here on the escarpment. Yellow flowers and probably this summer. I'll definitely need to check these out next year. You can actually still hear the seeds rattling in them. Look at that nice sandstone. Look at that nice view. This Areolaria is like a friggin' shrub. Look at it. I wonder how many seeds are in there. Probably none, because the birds, I bet, eat the crap out of them. So far, when I've opened them up, it's really just nothing. Just kind of fragments. I'm pretty sure birds go nuts for their seeds. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any seeds in that. So I'm guessing they all just flew out with the winds. Because this is, a windy escarpment. Still cool though. Right here we have dicranum, or broom moss. And right here we have the sad remains of Myanthemum canadense. These have white flowers in May and the little red berries in the summer. And these are what's left. This is what used to hold the red berries and the flowers. It usually just has a single leaf. And right there I think is either an Antinaria or a Solidago. And I'm leaning towards Solidago because I've been seeing them here and there. It's Solidago bicolor, this one. This one blooms in September with kind of white flowers, which is peculiar for a goldenrod, which are usually yellow. And this right here is the Antinaria. It's different from the Solidago because this one has more fuzzy leaves. You can see the light fuzziness on them. Unless it's cracking. No, that's fuzziness. That's definitely Antinaria. Look at the bottom side. Usually the bottom sides on these are very woolly, whereas on the Solidago, they're glossy. Right here, I'm pretty sure we have Picea rubrens, or red spruce, because the needles on these are very spiny. And it's one of the only spruces in the area. And there is Norway spruce down the way, but it looks much different at this age. And it's just, this one's definitely red spruce. Like, I know a Norway spruce when I see one. Right here we have Calcladium imponens, or hypnum moss. Always a pleasure to see. This one's the most common moss in southern New England. I'm not sure about here because of the snow. But I bet it's pretty common here too. Right here we have a ton of different lichens. This is some kind of crustose lichen. This is a liverwort. This is Fruliana, this dark stuff. This is a type of Parmomelia or whatever it is. It's a shield lichen or a leafy lichen. Another crustose lichen. You have Umbilicaria. You have this weird thing. It's just another, maybe Flavoparmelia. That's what those are called. I call them leafy shield lichens. So that's a crustose one I just showed you. Another crustose one. It's cool stuff up on these sandstone rocks. Right here we have beautiful Yerbia diviritica, or the white wood aster, growing in this kind of crevasse. We have another Marchantophyte, another liverwort here. I do not know. And then this might be even another liverwort right here. This kind of peely one. You have your Rubus odoratus right here, your purple flowered raspberry. These are where the purple flowers are. And you can tell it's not the other weirdo raspberry I saw because it's not spiky. Here we have Macranthes virginiensis. It's a saxifrage, has little tiny white flowers. It gets about this tall. And it's one of the first wildflowers to bloom, and you typically find it in rich rocks like this. And then this moss here, this is beautiful branch moss. This is Calcladium haldininium, I believe, right here. Look at these awesome lichens. They're like blue-gray. On that more, I guess, this is like a reddish, just dark gray, almost black sandstone. So it stands out pretty much as like almost like a blue color, especially when the light's shining on it.